Cliff Burton, the man whose talent and passion for music shaped Metallica into the band they are today. A beacon of creativity in the realm of rock music, Burton stands as a figure whose impact on the evolution of the genre is hard to measure. A remarkable prodigy, his love for music started shaping his life from a tender age. Growing up in Castro Valley, California, a suburban town in the San Francisco Bay Area, his world revolved around music. Born on a chilly day of February 10, 1962, music seemed to be his destiny. His home was always filled with music, and it was here that Burton's love for music was nurtured. At the tender age of 6, he was already showing signs of musical talent. By the age of 13, he was already strumming the bass guitar, discovering the hidden depths of his talent. This was not just a hobby for Burton, but a calling. It was the beginning of a journey that would shape his life and change the face of rock music forever. His raw talent and sheer dedication made him stand out from his peers, earning him a reputation as a promising young musician. His unique approach to bass guitar playing, which incorporated complex harmonies and intricate solos, was groundbreaking. He became a beacon of inspiration for future bassists, proving that the instrument was capable of far more than just providing a rhythmic backdrop to a song. Burton's influence extended far beyond Metallica and permeated the entire rock music industry. His indomitable spirit and relentless pursuit of musical excellence left an indelible mark on the world of music. He began playing the bass at 13, a decision that would set him on the path to becoming one of the most influential bassists in rock history. In 1982, Burton joined Metallica, a band that was just beginning to sow the seeds of its journey to rock and roll stardom. This group, based in Los Angeles, was seeking to push the boundaries of the heavy metal genre, and Burton, with his unique and unorthodox approach to bass playing, fit their vision. Blending his love for classical music with the raw energy of rock, Burton began to develop a style that was incredibly distinctive. His technique consisted of using distortion and effects pedals, and he also frequently utilized a wah-wah pedal, which made his bass sound more like a lead guitar. This creative musicality added a completely new dimension to Metallica's sound, something that was unheard of in the heavy metal scene of the early 1980s. Burton's contributions to the band's early albums, Kill 'Em All, Ride the Lightning, and Master of Puppets, not only highlighted his talent, but were pivotal in shaping the band's sonic landscape. His role in these albums was not just as a bassist, but as an innovator and a catalyst for change, helping to define Metallica's iconic style and establishing them as pioneers of their genre. His contributions to Metallica's early albums, Kill 'Em All, Ride the Lightning, and Master of Puppets, were instrumental in defining the band's distinctive style. However, on September 27, 1986, the world of rock music was shocked by the devastating news of Burton's untimely death. A day that started out like any other turned into a moment in history that none would ever forget. It was a regular tour for the band, a schedule packed with performances and fan interactions. Burton, the rising star, was at the peak of his career, shining brightly in the world of rock music. Sweden, a country known for its beautiful landscapes and vibrant music culture, was the location of the band's tour. The day was filled with electrifying energy as they prepared for their next performance. Everything seemed normal, with a promise of another successful concert in the immediate future. The tour bus, once a symbol of their journey to stardom, now a reminder of the tragedy, was about to unfold. As the news spread about the accident, a wave of disbelief washed over the music community. How could something so tragic happen to someone so full of life and talent? His bandmates, who had shared countless memories and dreams with him, were left in a state of shock. The fans, who had seen him perform live and felt connected to him, couldn't process the tragic news. The bus accident became a grim chapter in the history of rock music, claiming the life of a rising star far too soon. The void that his departure was palpable, changing the landscape of rock music forever. The world mourned the loss of a promising talent, a man destined to make a mark in the industry. That day, the world lost not just a musician, but a beacon of inspiration and talent. He was a star that shined too brightly to be extinguished so quickly. While on tour in Sweden, a bus accident claimed the life of this rising star, leaving his bandmates and fans in a state of disbelief and grief. In the wake of this tragedy, Metallica faced the daunting task of moving forward without their friend and bandmate. The loss of a key member posed a significant challenge, but it was a hurdle they were determined to overcome. They found themselves at a crossroads, grappling with grief but also fueled by a collective resolve. The music they had created together was not just a legacy left behind, but a torch that needed to be carried forward. Burton's indomitable spirit served as guiding light. The decision to continue was certainly not an easy one. Each member battled with their own emotions, weighed down by the void left by Burton. Yet it was clear to them that their fallen comrade would have wanted them to carry on. Those who knew Burton well echoed this sentiment, reinforcing the belief that the best tribute they could offer was to keep the music alive. The journey forward was punctuated with challenges. It was a delicate balance, preserving the essence of Metallica while ushering in a new. The band turned their grief into strength and chose to move forward, not replace, but to redefine. The addition of Jason Newsted was the first step towards healing. A talented bassist in his own right, he breathed a fresh lease of life into the band dynamics. Later, Robert Trujillo joined the ranks, bringing his own unique style to the mix. Their contributions helped the band navigate through this difficult period. The subsequent addition of Jason Newsted and later Robert Trujillo on bass helped the band navigate through this difficult period. Cliff Burton's legacy is far from forgotten. This legendary musician, known for his groundbreaking bass-playing techniques, is a name that continues to echo through the hallways of rock history. Not only was he a member of the iconic band Metallica, but he also played part in its early triumphs, helping to shape the very foundation of the music that countless fans around the world fell in love with. Even after all these years, Burton's influence continues to reverberate through the industry. His passionate, innovative approach to bass guitar made him a powerful force to be reckoned with. His legendary solos, etched in the memories of millions, were a sublime blend of complexity and emotion that transcended the capabilities of the instrument. He pushed the boundaries of what was considered possible, relentlessly challenging himself and constantly raising the bar for others. Burton's unique ability to incorporate complex harmonies and melodic structures into his bass lines redefined the role of the instrument in heavy metal. He was more than just a bassist. He was a musical pioneer, an artist who refused to be limited by convention. His innovative style and dedication to his craft have left an indelible mark on the music industry. While we may have tragically lost Burton at a young age, his legacy continues to live on. He set a new standard for bass players, pushing them to see their instrument not just as a rhythmic accompaniment, but as a leading voice in the band. This fresh perspective inspired a new generation of musicians who continue to learn from his music and strive to emulate his extraordinary talent. Even today, his influence is felt in the music of countless bands and musicians who continue to be inspired by his work. In conclusion, Cliff Burton's life, though tragically cut short, had a profound impact on Metallica and the wider world of rock music. His prowess as a bassist was truly unparalleled. From the sharpness of his riffs to the depth of his solos, Burton's sound was instantly recognizable, leaving a profound influence that has since become a signature of the band's music. Often hailed as a pioneer, Burton's innovative techniques and unique style of playing played an integral role in shaping the heavy metal genre. He was not just a performer, but a maverick who dared to redefine the role of the bass in rock music. His path-breaking approach to the bass guitar, marked by his use of distortion and wah-wah effects, shook the very foundations of rock music. Beyond his technical skills, Burton was a visionary artist. His lyrics, deeply rooted in literature and philosophy, added a new dimension to Metallica's music, bringing a level of depth and sophistication that was rarely seen in rock music of that era. His legacy continues to inspire, reminding us of the power of music and the indelible mark one individual can leave on world. Today, decades after his untimely demise, Cliff Burton's influence resonates in every corner of the rock world, proving that his spirit is truly immortal. In a world that often forgets its heroes, Burton's memory shines brightly, reminding us of life lived in passion, a life dedicated to the pursuit of musical excellence. We hope you found this feature on Cliff Burton both informative and inspiring. If you enjoyed this video, Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Stay tuned for more stories about the legends of rock and roll. Thank you for watching.